Hey there, Tauruses. This is going to be your weekly reading for December the 1st through the 7th. Please take what resonates for you. Obviously, it's a general reading for the Taurus Collective, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If this is not your reading, please just check back next week, and hopefully there will be something for you there. Okay, let's get started. I wanted to comment on, I pulled these. I always pull my cards for the different signs from one of my astro decks. And when I think of Tauruses, I always think of, oh wow, I always think of really hard workers, very determined people. Certainly people that work very hard. They like their material, possessions. But I looked up here and it says, Taurus, the bombshell. I'm like, what? How did y'all get that label? I love it. I mean, Tauruses are certainly beautiful people. I just didn't see it coming. So that's awesome. I thought you might like that. The bombshell. All right. Spirit guides and angels, talk to me about Taurus and what is coming up for them. I'm going to let these energy cards tell me, these quantum cards tell me in the beginning kind of where we're going with this situation. I haven't decided yet. We got a spirit card here, and then we've got some travel. Beautiful. I'm going to ask for one more actually. I don't always set an expectation of love because a lot of times it will take me outside of that, and I just want to give you everything that is coming through, obviously, because it needs to get to you. It's a message for you. It wouldn't come out. So let's get one more card for my bombshell Tauruses over here. All right. Oh, there we go. Optimism. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so starting out here, well, the first card out is actually fragmented energy. Okay, so this is usually the need. It is an energy card, so it's really a need to, maybe you feel like you're pulled in too many different directions. Your energy is certainly scattered in a lot of different directions. It's really important, though, that you find some kind of practice, if you can, if you're not already doing that, to kind of pull that back in together. You don't want to get too scattered. When we do that, it's typically very difficult to be, as focused as we need to be, show ourselves as we are emotionally in a healthy emotional way, but also in business, okay? It's just difficult whenever we're truly scattered, and that's what fragmented energy is all about. You definitely want to make sure that you are doing something to kind of pull that back in. And this is really interesting because your next card is a spirit card, as you can see, and look at that. I'm talking about pulling that energy in. You have the angel here, angels of 4 directions, right? You see this beautiful angel here that is just pulling in all of this light from the heavens, from source, regrouping, filling back up, so that they can actually feel whole again and move forward. Some of you might actually have some travel coming up. If you don't, it looks like there's some kind of event happening where you're going to be traveling, whether that be for work, it could be for, obviously it could be for just for fun, just to rejuvenate. Maybe that's part of this, honestly. Maybe you just need some time away to really kind of collect yourself and just pull all of your energy back in, regroup in a sense. And then, of course, after that, we have the gorgeous optimism card. Okay, you can see how beautiful this is. This is very plentiful if you look at the card. There's just so much going on. I mean, this card is just absolutely gorgeous. A little piece of heaven, right? So just having a lot of optimism about life. I think this is saying, and I'm going to wait and get some tarot on it, but it looks to me like you could probably use a break. Perhaps you're about to get that. Make sure that you are collecting your power, regenerating your energy, refueling yourself. It's been 2020 was very difficult, and this year has been a little bit of a, honestly, it's better, but we're still not really back to normal, right? So just got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first and foremost. But it looks like you got a really good outcome here in terms of your initial messages to us. All right, spirit guides and angels, give me some messages on Taurus, please. Give me some messages here on Taurus. I can't tell if this was love or money because honestly, this is all about you right now. So we're going to let spirit speak, see what they want to say. I have the Hierophant here. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. It's the High Priestess. I have no idea why I said Hierophant. Talking about relationships, and I just happened to bust out with the Hierophant initially. So we know the Hierophant is all about taking things to another level, having a more committed relationship. It could actually be a marriage, but that's not the card. So let's talk about the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about inner peace. It's all about strength, right? But it's also about secrets. You know, the High Priestess is actually the keeper of secrets, right? The High Priestess is very intuitive. The High Priestess goes within. This person can be very mysterious, okay? So if this is you, perhaps you are keeping to yourself quite a bit. The High Priestess can also be very psychic. Let's be honest. There might be someone in your life that this is referring to, you or them, that has a B or a J in the name. Those might be significant to you. And right behind that, we have the Knight of Cups. Look at that. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is in reverse. Okay, let me get a little more, and then I will read the energy that I'm getting. By the way, if you watch my readings, I know this channel is kind of new, but if you're familiar with my readings, I don't do, they're all a little bit different because I don't really have a system. I just let spirit guide me to whatever decks I need to read for you. And a lot of times I'll just read the energy that I'm getting off the cards. So whatever I get, I try to convey to you. Again, the messages aren't for me, they're for you, so that's why I do that. Okay, spirit guides and angels, give me 2 more cards, please, for my Tauruses. Wow, okay, I'll take them. Yeah, we got the Justice card here. Oh, and then we got the King of Wands, but it's in reverse. Okay. So we already talked about the High Priestess here. That's really a lovely energy. Behind that, though, let me see how this is all correlating to one another. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, the Nine of Cups to me is like the lover, Mr. Lover, right? It's coming in, it's bringing the cup. This is when it's really romantic. I hate to use the term love bomb, but they usually lead with their emotions. So sometimes it can actually come across like that when it's matters of love. You know what I'm saying? They have no issue. They're very sensitive. Okay, so this is actually a water sign. Get some clarification on this High Priestess, please. This may be somebody that is coming into you or somebody that already has. When I see the Six of Swords in reverse, this is usually telling me that you're able to kind of rise to the occasion when necessary, especially if there's any kind of trouble or adversity that's going on. Yeah, I mean, you're able to think through it, and you usually have some pretty fast thinking and, of course, quick responses to it. This card is definitely a card about your instincts being very good. When I see the Six of Swords upright, I always know that it's about going into calmer waters. So this being in reverse is very good. You might have something coming up, which is interesting. You have Justice next. I'm wondering, now Justice doesn't, you could have something that has to do with a court case with Justice, or you just, maybe you're feeling like maybe you're about to get justice on something, because I can't help but look at this King of Wands that is right after Justice. Now, of course, I'm just now getting ready to clarify that, but Justice is also just about personal integrity. It can be about fairness, obviously taking responsibility for your own actions, but also just being very decisive in a situation, which is odd because this card right here also talks about that. It talks about you having your instincts being very good. So, okay, let's see what this is about. If this is you, I feel like I'm getting that somebody is like, did you go off the grid or something? Like, I feel like somebody is looking at you mysteriously. Please clarify for me this High Priestess. Clarify for me the High Priestess, guides and angels. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands now. 2 Wands on here. I'm going to take this on the Page of Wands. Got a Knight of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Wands. Give me 3 more cards to clarify. Clarify the 6 of Swords in reverse. Spirit. 6 of Swords in reverse, please. This is looking real interesting. I've got 2 Knights. This card coming out. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's clarify this Justice card, please. Of course it is. 8 of Wands. Somebody's coming in with some communication. Okay. All right, let's take a look. All right, I'm going to start at the beginning, actually. It looks to me like you might have had some kind of start here. If not, this is I feel like this is already happening, or maybe have already taken place. I get a Knight of Wands here, so this is a person usually that comes across to me that's very sexy, usually very passionate, seductive in some way. Certainly full of energy. Yeah, the issue that I have usually with the Nine of Wands, to be fair, though, is it's somebody that really kind of comes and goes super quick. Yeah, they're kind of an impatient. So there's a lot of passion here, but with that, there's no control, if that makes sense. It's very much an in and out kind of energy. It's very difficult for them to sustain things just because they're always moving around to the next project, or moving around to the next person, or what have you. I feel like with you being up here that you are actually getting, I think you're getting some clarity, or you have already gotten some clarity on this situation. Yeah, most definitely. The next card out, of course, we have is the Nine of Cups, which is very romantic. So you may actually have two people in play here, because the Nine of Cups, again, we talked about this person's going to be, this is not the Nine of Wands, okay? This is the Nine of Cups, a very, very different energy. Like I talked about before, this person can be very sensitive. They're very open with their emotions. They can also be very, very persuasive, because they don't have an issue communicating. They say the right things. They make you feel loved, for sure, adored, all the things that I think most of us want to feel. And so that certainly makes a difference. And I can't help but notice that clarifying that is the Nine of Swords, but it's in the reverse. The Nine of Swords upright is all about not being able to sleep at night, really stressing out about a situation, having nightmares. It's a terrible card. The Nine of Wands upright is a terrible card, in my opinion. But this is actually in reverse. So you are actually coming out at this. It's feeling to me like maybe you've had a new opportunity that has come in. You may have even went within due to this situation. You know what? I'm wondering if you figured this out due to intuition, just because of the High Priestess card. You may have just figured this out. And potentially let it go or put it on the back burner. We'll see as we get to the end of the cards. But whatever it is, I see that you definitely have. This looks to me like a new person, because it's so close to this. Someone else that's willing to give you what it is that you're wanting, which is emotional fulfillment, right? And then we're moving on. You have we talked about the Six of Swords in reverse. And again, this is like decision time, right? You have up here, we know that your instincts are very good. We know that you're a very fast thinker. We know that you figure things out easily, and you're not afraid of adversity, right? So you will just plow through it. And then up underneath that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is all about a turn of events. It's about changing the cycle out of where it's been into something much better. Okay, it's about destiny, right? Making that wheel turn towards destiny. We always know the wheel always turns. It can either be for good or for bad. This looks to me like you are coming out of a situation that was not so healthy, and you're turning that wheel, or I should say Source is turning that wheel, because it's time for you to move forward into a new cycle, into a better situation, better circumstances for you, Taurus. This is where you get your justice. That's what justice is about. Interesting, because you've got the Eight of Wands right up underneath it. And justice is about feeling like, it doesn't, if it's not legal or anything like that, which it certainly does not have to be, again, it's also about feeling like you've got your just due. Okay, I've been through all that. This is what I really want, boom, and you're finally going to get that. With Justice card up with the Eight of Wands up underneath it, that also shows me it's going to be very fast action. So someone coming at you with some very fast communication. I'm thinking with this Nine of Cups energy right now, there may be a lot of texting going back and forth, maybe a lot of online talking if this is some kind of online situation where you've actually met online or on an application or something like that, or if you just know this person. It looks to me like things are about to really pick up. Can be fast communication, but also fast action. Wands are all about action, and they're also about passion. Okay, I really like it that I'm only seeing a couple of Swords cards here, and this one's, both of them actually are good in the position that they're in. And then we have the King of Wands, but the King of Wands is actually in reverse. Now the King of Wands upright, as you know, is very charismatic. And generally the King of Wands would be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But in reverse, this person can actually be a bit controlling, honestly, quick to anger, a little bit overbearing. Yeah, just a bit rigid. I am definitely not a fan of the King of Wands, to be honest with you, because I feel like they project as well, and they can pull you into drama that's unnecessary. I also feel, just looking at this card, for whatever reason, this is somebody who can maybe say things that are hurtful. Just because, sometimes that Wands energy, that passion, all of that, they don't always think about what is coming out before it comes out. Let me just say it that way. So sometimes they don't always give a lot of thought to what's about to be expressed, so it can come out quite hurtful. So I'm getting that energy here. Underneath that, though, we have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, of course, we know is... the Page of Swords can be several things, okay? The Page of Swords certainly can be looked at as somebody who's actually looking and spying towards you. Okay, somebody that's watching you, maybe somebody that's watching you online. I think the Page of Swords can be somebody who's open to challenge as well, willing to kind of fight for what they want. It is the Page energy, but still, that's what it is. Yeah, they just thrive on that stuff. Extreme sports, outdoor activities, anything like that. That they're willing to do that kind of stuff, and they love that kind of stuff. They love the challenges. So, because this is actually clarifying this makes me think we might have actually two people here. You might have had this King of Wands, or I'm sorry, this Nine of Wands that started out. Could have actually kept you up at night, kept you in your head. You figured out something that was going on behind the scenes here, whether they pulled away or whether you just figured it out and you pulled away. You're welcoming in new love, which may already be here. If not, it is shortly on the way. Certainly turning that wheel, that wheel is going to be turning in your favor. You're going to start communicating quite a bit if you're not already, and seeing action from this other love that is coming in, getting your justice. But it looks to me like you still got another person here they're definitely watching you. So however they can watch you, if you work with this person potentially, I don't see anything to indicate that, but obviously you could. You work with them if you are on their social media. If you don't really scan your social media, somebody has created a fake account. Somebody has done that definitely on some of you. I feel that. And then shoot, like I said, if you're in the neighborhood, they'll just drive by. I mean, they want to know what is going on with you and who you're with. I don't know why I'm hearing that. That's freaky. I don't like that either, because I just said that, you know, they're not afraid to confront people. They're not afraid to be challenged in some way. So just kind of watch out for that, I would say. Actually, let me get some of these chakra. I'm going to pull to these for some reason. All right, Spirit Guides and Angels. Let me get a few chakra cards on this reading for my Tauruses, please. Can you tell me the situation, this love situation, clearly for my Tauruses? Oops. Miracle. Wow. What a beautiful card. So it's a miracle card. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. This shows me that you are manifesting something that you have really very much wanted. Whether it's looks to me like it's a new situation, to be honest with you, Taurus. I'm not saying the old person is out of the picture, but because it's at the end, I don't really think this is an old person. You may be moving on, and then this person is like, oh, wait, what's going on? Maybe they've been on a hiatus. Maybe you've had them blocked. I don't know. But what you have done in the meantime, by clearly going within, accessing your intuition, putting out there what you've really wanted, is you've caused this universe here to, you know, start turning this wheel for you and send you into a new love. And I think if you have not already, you are certainly about to have a new love offer. Oh, we have workaholic here. Okay, you may be a workaholic. A lot of Tauruses I know work extremely hard. The person that you're with, or perhaps even this person that's coming up, could be a workaholic as well. We also have the balance. Really, really important card here. Wow, and then on the bottom, balance is all about, this is what you want. Okay, you just want things to be balanced out. I really strongly am getting that you're looking for long term here, for whatever reason, but you are definitely looking to find your balance again. This was also indicated in these top cards here. You don't want to stress, you know, you want to work, you want to, you know, have your life, you want something more stable, certainly have some stability. You're certainly not about to be chasing somebody. Not sure why I just got that, but you just want to have balance brought back into your life. And then, of course, at the end, of course, this is total Taurus energy. We have perseverance. Okay, beautiful. All right, I'm going to get a few message cards, and then we are out, Taurus. Let me get some of these. Spirit Guides and Angels. Give me a few messages here for my Taurus. I've actually split the deck because there's so many, so let me grab a few more. Okay. Give me a few messages here from my Taurus collective. What would this person want to say to Taurus? Looks like you're moving towards happiness. Rejection, abandonment, left behind, or rejected. I know it. That's going to go right here, of course. And the reason being is because they have waited too long. Something has happened here where they feel like they've been left behind. They've been left out in the cold. They're being abandoned in some sense. But my feeling is that it had to be done. Okay, this new person may be asking this, okay, am I even your type? I don't know if this is someone around you, or someone that you feel, this might be someone around you that's watching you also that knows you. Oh, wow, you can't make it up. And then here we go. We just talked about long term. We talked about this Knight of Cups coming in, really knowing what their emotions are, and you have right here, I want to marry you. Okay, so my feelings are, oh, wow, on the bottom card says integrity. Act in love, act with conscience. I really think that's what was missing before. I think that's what drove a wedge. And I think that's why you are actually getting this new person coming in to really show you that you are a person to be valued. And, you know, show you the love and the respect that you deserve. Okay? This up here, whatever has had you a bit fragmented and had your energy kind of scattered, which could have very well been this King of Cups in reverse, this is going to give you an opportunity to pull it back together so that you feel like you're coming back into balance and you're actually manifesting exactly who you want in your life. So this is so beautiful, Taurus. Yeah, very, very beautiful. Okay, dear. Well, yeah, if you like the reading, obviously, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully that was helpful. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Taurus, congratulations on your new love. Talk soon. Bye.